For my Bluest Eye project, I have made the setting of the Breedlove storefront home in a Minecraft world, and I am here to give you a little video tour while I explain the stylistic choices I have made. That is really bright. Alright, so I have made the storefront that the Breedloves live in. As you can see, it's kind of new. This is post Breedlove occupancy, so this is essentially like when it was a pizza parlor. And then we're going to go back in time and look at how it looked when the Breedloves lived here. Here's the Breedloves home. In we go. As you can see, it is not so pretty in here. It feels cluttered. It feels confined. It's a small space. The main parts of this is it is 2 rooms separated by just these wooden planks. Starting in here, we have 3 pieces of furniture to look at, along with a piece of furniture I added. We have the sofa with a split down the middle, a piano, and the artificial Christmas tree. All of these are in the Breedlove's apartment. And something you may notice is the primary wallpaper is supposed to be this kind of faded blue. However, around the furniture, it is kind of grayed out and it's just like the bare wall. This is supposed to resemble how there is no memories or emotions attached to the furniture in their house. It's just kind of like lacking color in terms of emotions and stuff like that. Except for the couch. There is red wallpaper, and this shows the anger of the Breedloves family being expressed towards this couch. Another piece of furniture I've added to help reinforce this lack of memories is a chest with cobwebs in it. It's barren. There is nothing here. This is because there is no memories or emotions to be found in this chest, except for this Shirley Temple doll, which is a 1-to-1 resemblance. Going into the next room, we have Bacola's bed, Sammy's bed, and Mr. and Mrs. Breedlove's bed. The color I've chosen for their bed is gray, and for me, gray is just the color of void or absence. And so since their bed is gray, this shows the absence of being parental figures for their children. Sammy's bed is red. This is the color of anger, and this is to show the violence that Sammy shows towards Charlie along with Mrs. Breedlove. Bacola's bed is blue to show the blue eyes that Bacola desperately wants. Here, this is the kitchen. We have white candles. They have conformed to the white beauty standards and have used white candles to help light up their apartment. And we also have their stove with a fire that will always be dead in the morning. And it looks like, oh, you didn't see that. It looks like we have no coal in the stove. We're gonna have to go outside. Wow, it looks really cold with all this snow. This is the cold walk that Mrs. Breedlove would have taken that one morning, and then I would sneeze at Chew, and then I go inside and KO Mr. Breedlove, or Charlie. Go in here and get my coal, and then I bring it back to the stove. Nice and warm. You may also notice that this place looks very run down. This is to show the ugliness of this home in general. There are missing boards in the floor. The ceiling is collapsing. Just stuff like that along those lines. Oh, almost walked out on this. The fire. Yes, this is probably the first thing you noticed. This fire is just the fire that Charlie started, and it forces the Breedlove family to go outside. I didn't want to make the whole home fire, or else you wouldn't be able to tell what's going on. So it's just in the corner there sitting with the Christmas tree. Going upstairs, we have the apartment of Miss Marie, Miss Poland, and Miss China. And here, I bet this took you by surprise. Yes, there's a lot of green. Let me just play some tunes real quick. Alright, so the primary colors are pink and purple and green. The pink and purple are supposed to represent just like sex as a color, and since they are sex workers, I felt it was a good fit. And the green is supposed to center on the faded green kitchen chair that Miss China sits on while doing her hair. And I also have a little mirror here. Hopefully they would have a mirror to be able to work on their hair and stuff like that. I also have the balcony that Miss Marie sits on while drinking her root beer. And this is when Claudia runs up saying, "We can't hang out with you, you're ruined." And then she'll be like, and throw the root beer at her and then laugh. Yeah. Put this back now. And then that's pretty much it for my setting, except for this red line surrounding the plot of the land. And this is just supposed to show the red-lined community that Bacola and Claudia have to live in, away from the white community of the lake houses and stuff like that. And yeah, let me just do a little fly around here. You can see there's bricks missing, it's cracked. That is my Bluest Eye project coming along on this video tour. Goodbye.